Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Test, test, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if you guys can hear me. This is Grizzy reporting live here. The Hood News.
Hi, everybody's ready? All right. Larry Krausen, CRWSON. I'm a lieutenant at the Houston Police Department. A little before 7 o'clock this evening, our Northeast Patrol officers were dispatched at 3800 Scott Street on report of a major accident with a child strapped with a vehicle. They arrived at the location along with HFD. They found a 2-year-old female that had been struck by a vehicle. Unfortunately, she is deceased here at the scene. What we've been able to determine so far is that a male who's the father of the child came home. He was moving a truck around in the front yard of the residence. There were several children inside of the house. The 2-year-old female apparently went out front to be with her dad. The dad did not know that the child had left the house and unfortunately backed over the child. Our vehicle crimes investigators are on scene. They're conducting a follow-up investigation. Once they complete that, they'll contact the district attorney to see how they want to proceed. I will add that right now we don't see any signs of intoxication. We are verifying that with one of our DWI task force officers. Appears to be a tragic crash tonight that claimed the life of a 2-year-old female.
Do you have any advice for parents with young children, you know, in a situation like
Yeah,
this?
it's my understanding there were several children in the house. The mother was in the house. You know, she had several other children. She just must have lost track of one. You know, anytime you're moving a car around, be very cautious as to what's behind the car. What could be a child. You know, so you just have to be very cautious anytime you're backing.
A lot of children in here, so it was only one child?
Yeah, there was one child, 2-year-old female, that was strapped with the vehicle.
And she's in the ambulance? Or?
Yeah, she was in the ambulance. They took her in the ambulance, tried to give her care there, but unfortunately was unsuccessful. So. All right.
Thank you.
Thanks,
so
guys.
much. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. All right, Hood News peeps, were you guys able to hear? A father was backing up his truck. As you guys see, there's a trailer attached to the truck right there. He was backing up that trailer into the backyard. I guess that must be the driveway right there. And a 2-year-old female little girl was struck, and I don't know, like, you know, she was the only one outside. She must have gone outside or something, and you know, just a horrible accident. HFD arrived. She's in the ambulance still, and I think they're investigating and everything. No signs of intoxication or anything like that, but they're still working to determine that. And yeah, investigation is underway, friends, at this time. Prayers going out. Northeast Patrol here on the scene, and very unfortunate series of events, man. Please say a prayer for this family. This is just awful. Dad comes home from work and he's backing his truck into the driveway, and then this horrible accident happens. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Little 2-year-old girl, a little baby girl, 2 years old. Un accidente muy trágico. Una niña de 2 años estaba en el papá ya había llegado y estaba moviendo la troca y la traila. Iba en reversa o acomodando y atropelló a una niña, su niña. Y pues un accidente muy trágico. La niña la tienen en la ambulancia. Ella falleció y pues están investigando. Ahorita se está lanzando la investigación. Oh my God. Esto queda aquí cerca de la 59 y la Tidwell. Ahorita que voy caminando para allá les enseño. This is off of Tidwell and 59 area. We're gonna get it again.
A little before 7 o'clock, our Northeast Patrol officers were dispatched at 3800 Turner Street on report of an accident involving a vehicle and a 2-year-old female. Officers arrived at the location along the fire department, found a 2-year-old female that had been struck by the vehicle. They provided care to her here. Unfortunately, she did not survive. The information we have right now is We had a father come home. He was moving some trucks around in the front yard to park in the yard. Apparently, the mother and approximately 6 other children were in the house. This 2-year-old slipped out of the house, I guess, to go check on her dad. Dad was unaware she was outside the house and unfortunately struck her with the vehicle. Right now, we don't have any signs of intoxication. We are verifying that with one of our DWI task force officers. As soon as we complete the investigation, we'll contact the district attorney, see how they want to proceed.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. So there we go. He just gave a sound for a second time, so I hope if you missed it the first time, you got it the second time. Oh man, so sad, y'all. Qué triste, ¿verdad? Una niñita chiquita, pobrecita, y pobrecito el papá. Oh my God, una tragedia. Qué tragedia. This is so tragic, friends. The honest accident. Sorry. So we're right off of Tidwell and Dodson Street. Remember where that gambling place, the yellow building, got raided and stuff? That we were out here on Tidwell, real close. We were just around the corner from that gambling shack. Yes, the little girl passed away, 2-year-old. Yes, if you see anybody asking questions, please help them, friends. If you've been watching and you know what's going on, help them. According to police, well, we do know a 2-year-old female child. Little 2-year-old. So sad. Alright, also, yeah, I'm about to dip out, y'all. Please be safe. Let me show y'all. I think the medical examiner just arrived. Medical examiner's office is here. Northeast Patrol, lots of cars, as you guys see. You know, a lot of police presence. I don't know how the medical examiner vehicle is going to get here, get through. But they have arrived. They're here. Look, see at the end of the street, that flashing light right there. They're about to transport the little girl out of here. Oh my goodness. Look at all the police presence. We have detectives out here too. The news stations. So maybe it's starting to look more familiar now that I'm walking out this way. That's Tidwell. Right here, Tidwell and 59, friends. I'm looking straight at 59. That's Tidwell and Dodson. Remember that gambling shack that got raided? Okay, I'm right around the corner from it, right behind the Mustang Inn. We've got VCD out here. Oh, what a tragedy. See, vehicular crimes, the VC is vehicular crimes. They're here. They're just scoping everything out. You know, they got to clear it. To the detectives. Little girl accidentally ran over, you guys. It's a fatal accident. And we do have the medical examiner that just arrived on the scene. We've got the HPD out here, Northeast Patrol. Their vehicular crimes, you know, they just got to rule out everything. And we've got detectives out here. Look at the medical examiner's office. Yeah, poor little girl and poor family, man. 6 children. One of them slipped out, and they were struck by their dad, you know, that was moving their trucks around and backing up. You know, when the men come home from work, you know, you got to move that trailer back and back it up into the driveway and possibly move cars around. And somewhere in all of that, this tragedy took place. Well, friends, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. This is Grizzy reporting live here. This is Turner Street right here. And then this street is called Dodson. Lots of prostitution. And then Tidwell. That's Tidwell right there. And over there is 59. That's East Tex Freeway northbound. All right. Reporting live is your girl Grizzy. Back to you. Prayers going up for this little girl. Yeah, tragic accident, friends. Be safe.